Hello everyone, and welcome to another quick accessibility tip tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about bulleted lists. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay everyone, so what I wanted to draw your attention to is section D of the OEI rubric, and specifically element D2, lists. Now in the OEI rubric, as you can see up on my screen, it states lists are created using the bullet or numbered list tool instead of being formatted manually, so that lists are recognized when using a screen reader. Now when it comes to actually, sort of evaluating an online course against the rubric, and I don't mean that in the sense of like official faculty evaluations, I just mean it in terms of if you want your course to be compared to the rubric so that it can later be offered in the larger OEI course exchange, right? We're basically looking to see on these pages, are your lists bulleted using those tools? And you simply get not applicable, incomplete, or aligned. That's all that there is. So what I wanted to do real quick is show you exactly how to align those bullets so that they're accessible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop right over here to one of my Canvas pages. And obviously this is one of the, this is probably some of the most important information you're going to encounter is the content of my bulleted list, which is the type of junk food that weakens Matt's willpower defense, meaning when I come across those food, I have a really hard time resisting them. So basically I have a list here of 3: cotton candy, Toblerone bars, and maple bars. Oh, especially maple bars. I love a good maple bar. Now, in order to make these lists accessible, instead of coming in here and just sort of manually, using the keyboard to put in dashes or do anything like that, I need to actually use the bulleted list or numbered list tool that's provided to me by Canvas. And the reason for that is if I come in here and I do it manually, the page is not formatted so that screen reading software can read it. But if I use the tools provided in my course management system, in this case Canvas, then the pages are actually formatted so that when a student or another user is using screen reading software, it actually formats the page so that that screen reading software recognizes the bulleted lists and helps the student navigate, and it reads it appropriately to them. So in order to do that, it's really simple. I'm just going to highlight my content. I'm going to come up here to my either bulleted list, or I can do the drop down and select other types of list formats, numbered, alpha, and then there's also Roman numerals, but I'm just going to do a bulleted list. So I'm just going to click bulleted list, and there we go. So when you have lists, make sure to use the bulleted or numbered list tool in Canvas, and it's as simple as that. All right, I'll see you next week for another accessibility tip. Bye.